ghosts and goblins and spooks.
What?
Things that go bump in the night. Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
This is Toxis, and we have... What do we got going on here today, Hannah?
We really love Halloween, so we didn't want Halloween to end after yesterday, so we are doing an extended Halloween special.
Woo! Oh, okay, sit down, guys. Sit down. Thanks for the standing ovation, but that's good. That's good.
Are you sure, though?
I don't know. Oh. Really? Okay, we totally deserve it. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
We love you. I know my costume was fantastic.
I just took my normal mask off, and everybody was scared shitless. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
No. No. I live a depressing life. Anyway, I don't actually. But we are going to, that's because we don't interact with a whole lot of humans.
Because we're hermits?
That's why life is good.
I mean, do you think the ladies at work are still talking about me? Because every time I wear a costume, it's a boy's costume and I'm a small girl.
They probably think you're a lesbian.
Huh?
That you're just like, you have like, I don't know, cock envy or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait until they meet me. No, she's the one who has cock envy. She's a butch.
I'm the girly one.
Yeah, Hannah's really the girly one. Me? Not so much. So we're going to do I found some interesting, scary stories on Reddit. Because, we fucking love Reddit around these parts.
I'm a newfound addition to the Reddit love.
Yes, the Reddit community welcomes you. Yeah, so I found some weird, creepy, scary stories kind of shit. So let's get into this shit, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I've said shit a lot this episode. Shit. Okay, let's go. I downloaded this is from r/horror stories 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the person is Cabin Cremation.
Ooh.
Love it. Obsessed with it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's pause for a second here,
Okay.
because I dealt with something at work today where I was told that cremation here is $4,400. And I'm like, motherfucker, that's highway robbery. How can you charge somebody $4,400 to burn a dead body?
Yeah.
I'm like, the motherfucker came and did my cat for like $190.
Yeah.
And it was up to 30 pounds. So how much would a 200-pound man cost? Honestly.
Oh, my.
Like, what the fuck? On the worst day of people's lives, you're going to charge them almost $5,000 just to burn a body.
Jesus.
We should start like a mobile fucking cremation clinic in a van and just light them on fire in a barrel.
Yeah, I'll just bring you out in the woods and fucking...
Burn barrel.
Light her up. Yeah, burn barrel. That's funny. Yeah.
For the low price of $500.
Here's your dead brother's ashes. Also, we put a bit of our garbage in there with it, so...
That's awful. Oh my god. Let's do it. Mobile cremation at your service.
Oh shit, sorry. I just knocked the fuck out of my microphone.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Get your life together. Why the fuck?
Holy
A little out of control here. It's only dinner time. What?
There's... Time is a
It's
construct.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Whatever.
Let's do it. 2 days ago, cabin cremation.
Cabin cremation. Okay, so here we go. My name's Aaron. This happened earlier this year when I was 26. Oh, you old man, you. Working as a security guard at a small...
Whoa. Back up. Is it Aaron or Aaron, E-R-I-N?
It's Aaron.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah. Working... Sorry, Aaron. Fuck. Working as a security guard at a small rural cemetery in Pennsylvania. That's a hard word to say. Rural. It doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Rural.
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Kind of like moist.
See, moist doesn't bother me.
I don't like it.
That's not a... It doesn't bother me.
It.
Anyway, I'd taken the job for the quiet. Night shifts, good pay, no customers or really any interaction with people at all. Just me, occasional fog, and a couple hundred graves. Oh, yeah.
What about the ghosts?
I just want to live there. That's amazing. Get me a fucking mini fridge and I'm set.
Right?
Some stones out there go back to the 1800s at least. Cracked, tilted, half sunk into the ground. The kind of place that creaks when the wind moves through the trees, as well as looking straight out of a Tim Burton movie.
Oh,
I can see this.
I'm falling in love right now.
Right?
Yeah. Can we build our new home there?
Right? Yeah, right in the middle of the cemetery, please.
Hmm.
Yeah. We'll get Craig T. Nelson to come move in with us. As long as I can remember, I've never believed in ghosts. I'm atheist. I always figured death was the end. No light, no tunnel, just black. I went back to school part-time to finish my degree. I dropped out after my sophomore year. After coming back, I needed a gen ed class, so I took a theology/religion course. We covered everything: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. What caught me was how every faith had its own version of an afterlife. My professor said something that stuck with me. Quote, "Denying the unseen doesn't mean it's not observing you," unquote.
Right?
That's creepy as fuck. I love it. I laughed, but that line got under my skin, especially during those empty 3 a.m. rounds at work. Ooh. About a week later, I downloaded one of those Ghost Finder apps. You know, the ones that claim to read electromagnetic fields and spit out words spoken by quote-unquote spirits attempting to communicate. I figured it'd kill time and boredom at the very least. Most nights it just buzzed. Then one night it spoke. Aaron? It said my name.
What?
I froze.
Oh, no.
Waited for it to repeat. It didn't. Whew, I got goosebumps. I told myself it was coincidence. You hair standing up, bitch! Yeah, she's creeped out too.
All my hair on my arms is standing on it. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I told myself it was coincidence. A pre-programmed sound file of some assortment. It made the most sense. But from that point on, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Next few shifts, I tried again. Cold. Watch. Behind. Then one night, Father? My dad's been dead since I was 15. He's not buried there. I asked, "Who are you?" It said, "Stay." I deleted the app right then and there. Oh.
That's creepy as fuck. I love it.
After that, weird things started happening. Whispers, too faint to be the wind. The shed door creaked or would lightly swing open, even when I'd locked it. Fence lights flickered at exactly 3:11 a.m. every night for 3 days. I told myself wind, wiring, raccoons, literally anything that could be normal explanations. Then my flashlight started moving. The main gate would be open in the morning after I'd checked it twice. I set up an audio recording one night, left my phone on a headstone and walked away. When I played it back, I heard footsteps fading, and underneath them, "Why do you doubt us?"
Oh god.
Fuck. I don't even remember stopping the recording. I just remember being halfway to my car before I realized I was running. Now, it wasn't just sounds. I started seeing things. Movement behind the graves, shapes ducking out of sight. Once, a person kneeling near the old plots. When I called out, they stood, tall, thin, and just watched me. I blinked, and they were gone.
I have a feeling he might have popped onto the other side of the veil there, my dear.
He stirred something up. Next night, knocking. Deliberate, rhythmic knocks on the wall of the caretaker's shed. Then, from the ceiling. I went inside. The air smelled metallic, similar to iron, like blood. The lights went out, came back on a second later, and the wooden cross on the wall was snapped clean in half.
And he didn't hear the noise? Oh, God.
I'm all tongue-tied, sorry. I don't even remember leaving the shed. Just the cold air hitting my face and realizing I'd been standing in the dark for who knows how long. Theology class got harder to sit through. Every time the professor mentioned spirits, my stomach turned. I was deleting the app and every recording, but the files kept coming back. Even after a full phone reset, new recordings would appear overnight, static. Then my own voice, distorted, asking questions I didn't remember saying. Can you hear me? Where are you? Show me. The last one had breathing next to the mic and a whisper. You called us. Oh, fuck me.
Oh my God. I need a sweater. Like, I'm freezing right now.
I told myself it was my final shift. I'd quit in the morning. No explanation. Fog rolled in heavy around 3 a.m. My flashlight barely worked. Near the oldest graves, I saw a glow, like a phone screen lighting up behind a headstone. I called out, "Hey, the cemetery's closed." No answer. I took a few steps closer and heard my name whispered right behind me. I turned. Nothing there. When I looked back, the light was gone. But the stone I'd seen it over had my name carved into it. Aaron Thomas, 1996 to 2022.
Oh.
My light flickered, then died. Something grabbed my arm. Cold fingers, too strong. I tore free and ran until I hit my car. When I looked down, there were bruises where it held me. I never went back. It's been 3 months. I dropped the theology course. I barely sleep. Every night at 3:11 a.m., my phone lights up. EVP recording saved. I don't open them anymore. I tell myself I survived, but I don't think I came back whole. Because when I walk past windows or mirrors, I see movement. Something following. And lately, every time I look at my reflection, it smiles first.
That's fucking creepy. Oh my God.
I don't care if this isn't true. This is fucking amazing.
Right?
Oh.
Like, I'm freezing.
My goosebumps have goosebumps.
And, yeah.
That was so good. Oh my God.
But if it says 2 days ago, how did it say to 2022 was the only thing I was wondering. It's 2025.
Yeah, no, well, I guess this happened in 2022.
Oh, so he finally just got the courage to post it?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still crazy.
Gorgeous writing and masterful storytelling. Thank you so much, he said. Thoroughly enjoyed this. But I do believe you have a new roommate. It smiles first is wild.
Right?
Isn't it? That was fucking creepy.
If I saw my reflection in a mirror smile before me, I'd be thoroughly fucking creeped out.
Oh, my. Oh, you really nailed the vibe of the story. It's super intriguing how an EVP app can mess with your head like that. Can't wait to hear more. Whew. That was crazy. So when I didn't read the whole thing, I just read a little bit of it, and I was like, this sounds amazing. I'm reading it.
It just got better and better.
Yep. Whew. Yeah, ladies and gents. Is anybody else a little bit creeped out? Were you laying in your bed with the light off and now the light's on?
I hope so.
Did you cover your mirror that you do your makeup in? Ooh.
I have a cloth and I cover my TV in front of my bed.
Yeah,
I don't have any mirrors in my room.
I will not have mirrors in my bedroom. Mm-hmm. Nope.
I have one in my room, but it's in the closet facing the wall.
Yeah.
100%.
I remember I stayed at Kate, my sister Kate's place before she moved to Australia. Fucking bitch. But she had this huge fucking, like, big, huge mirror that you look at your whole body in when you're getting ready, you know? Mm-hmm. And she went to sleep, and I was laying there trying to sleep, but I couldn't. I kept opening my eyes and looking at the fucking mirror the whole time. And then I got up, and it just flips over, you know? Mm. So it's backwards or whatever. So I flipped it over, and then I was like, okay, good. I'm good now. So I just start to drift off, and then you know how you feel like you're being watched? Mm-hmm. And I open my eyes, and there's an old man in her doorway. Just leaning there. With a bald head, but like a little bit of hair, and it was like swept over.
So that
The bald spot, sort of. Yeah.
Comb over.
Yeah.
Ew.
And he was kind of tall, like, well, everything's tall to me. I'm fucking 5'4", but he seemed like he was about 6 feet tall, something like that. Nicely dressed in a suit. And then she got up the next day, and I asked her about it, and she goes, I don't know anyone like that. And I was like, oh, well, maybe he came with the building, you know. And then, about 2 months later, she went to a psychic, and the psychic said, who's the older gentleman behind you?
Oh, no.
And Kate's like, what older gentleman? And she said, oh, well, he looks like this, and explained it pretty much the same way I did. And Kate's like, yeah, my sister was at my place, and she saw him too. I don't know who it is.
Huh.
Isn't that freaky?
Creepy. Yep, that's creepy.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Onward and upward, darlings. This one is from our True Scary Stories. 2 days ago, it's from Party 1, 8712. It's called Spoke with a Woman After She Died in a Car Crash Miles Away.
Ooh.
And it's labeled as terrifying. Alrighty. I've been in law enforcement for over 16 years here in Texas, and have seen more than my fair share of tragic, creepy, and downright unexplainable things on the job. From murder scenes to suicides to fatality accidents. Sometimes a place just feels different. I've posted here before about a burglary in progress call I responded to, but here's another encounter that still sticks with me. I may have shared it before, but I figure it's worth repeating for everyone. There was one call I went to, quote, a death notification. That really freaked me out. I had to contact some family members of the deceased woman that was involved in a fatal car accident a few miles away from her home. When I arrived, I met a woman near the roadway, just inside the property gate. She said she heard me coming from miles away. I asked her if she lived at the residence, which she confirmed she did. After asking her to speak with me at the house, she agreed, but said she needed the walk, as the house was about 75 yards from the road. So she walked up, and I guess he drove up. After making it to the house, I approached the front door on a small wooden porch and began scanning the driveway for the woman. It was about 1 a.m. and completely dark. While looking for the woman, the front door opened and a younger woman appeared. She was concerned about my presence and asked if everything was okay. I asked if I could speak with her and any other adults inside, and she welcomed me in. I told her I would wait for the woman I met near the gate, and she told me nobody else should be home. I then freaked out and began searching the property. Nothing. After entering the residence, I told her and her husband the news about, quote, Susan, which ended up being her mother. She said her mother moved in a few months back after her father had passed and wasn't handling it well. While she and her husband were comforting one another, I began looking at photos on the wall. There was this picture of a middle-aged woman that stuck out to me. She was a younger version of the woman I spoke with at the gate.
So do they know this mother is dead, or are they just finding this out?
No, they know
for the
now
first time?
that she just died in a car accident. That's why he's going to inform the family, right?
Oh.
While looking at the picture, the daughter confirmed that was her mother. The woman that passed in the wreck. I spoke with the ghost of the individual that died in the crash just before telling her family that she died in the crash. This experience and many others prompted me to start sharing stories like these from the job. If you're interested, oh, cool. If you're interested, I've got a video about this and similar stories from fellow officers on YouTube channel Policing the Shadows. So check that out. I'm going to check that out.
I'm going to check it out too.
Yeah.
I just wrote it down.
That's crazy, eh? Talk
That's
to her.
awesome.
Just, oh, that's just, oh. Wow. People are saying, I hope you post a lot more. Will I definitely be watching that video? Thank you for sharing this, and I hope to hear a lot more posts from you.
So maybe we aren't sleeping tonight?
Yeah, maybe not. Fuck. Night light. I'm 50 years old and I need a fucking night light. Okay. This is from r/ghost stories from 9 days ago, and it's from Funset8669. It's called Story I Heard and Haven't Forgot. I haven't really told anyone this, but I am seeing this guy about 5 years ago. Super logical guy, wasn't spiritual, whereas I've always been spiritual and fascinated in ghost stories, etc. And he told me a few stories that have stuck with me ever since. The first one was about some of his relatives who moved into this gorgeous old house. It had a huge dining room, the kind of room you'd want to show off, but weird stuff started happening. Lights would turn on by themselves, or they'd find things moved around when no one had touched them. Little stuff at first. They just shrugged it off, thinking maybe it was bad wiring or forgetfulness on their part. The wife would go for jogs around a park nearby, and every time she did, she'd see the same older woman sitting on the same bench every time. Eventually, she said hello, and they got to talking.
Oh, no. That's a ghost.
When the... Get away from me, bench ghost! When the woman found out where she lived, she got this strange look and said, "Oh, that house. A lovely family used to live there. The grandfather took his life right on the dining room table." After that, she obviously couldn't look at the house the same way again, especially the dining room. It was almost a sign for her to see this same lady every day, as a warning almost. I remember him telling me it was a very brief conversation they had. They had. Okay, wait a minute. There's no punctuation in this, so.
I was just going to say punctuation, perhaps.
I remember him telling me it was a very brief conversation they had that had left the wife unsettled after hearing that. Her husband didn't believe her, but one night they woke up to a sound. A heavy creaking. Like someone was pacing back and forth on the wooden dining room floor. He went downstairs, but when he got there, everything was still and silent. Except the chandelier was slowly swinging back and forth. After that, they stopped using...
Did he hang himself from the chandelier, perhaps? Anything?
After that, they stopped using the dining room altogether. Eventually, they moved out and obviously never looked back. Oddly enough, I remember him mentioning it was a well-known celebrity's grandparent who took their life on the dining room table, but I can't find any information or validation of that online, so that was either false or has been covered up. I know Christopher Reeve's grandfather took his own life. Pretty sure. Anyway. Then he told me another story, this one about the house he grew up in. It was an old family farmhouse that had been in his family for generations. And back in the 1930s, his great-uncle was just a little kid playing outside with his brothers. Their ball rolled into the road, and he ran after it. His dad, who was working nearby, saw what was about to happen and ran to stop him, but it was too late.
Oh, no.
The boy got hit by a truck right in front of his dad and brothers, which is so tragic and devastating. But ever since then, every Christmas, there's this old photo of the boy that they keep on the mantle, and every single year without fail, it falls. No one touches it. It just drops. They say it's his way of saying hello. And honestly, even thinking or hearing it secondhand still gives me the chills. Whew. What you all think? Oh, by the way, on the podcast app, if you guys are listening to us on there, you can leave comments for us, like maybe stuff you want to hear, or if we're doing a good job, or if you hate our fucking voices, or, what have you. What were you?
No, I'm trying to find stuff on people's grandfathers, famous people who have committed suicide in the dining room, and I can't find anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying, but I ain't finding nothing.
Fascinating ghost stories. I'm guessing the well-known celebrity's family covered it up. I'll bet some old insiders heard about it, but have kept it from the public. Thanks for sharing your spooky ghost stories. That's from Salted Caramel. Right on. Cuckoo. Ooh, onward and upward, or downward, as the case may be, in this special Halloween episode. Do I sound spooky or just lame? Probably just
A
lame.
little bit of column A, a little bit of column B,
All right.
I think.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid 70-30 anyway.
Okay, I'm down with that, sure. Okay, this is from r/true scary stories from 5 days ago. It's from Bright Target 9236. And it's called Weird True Insight While on a Plane Trip. I was flying across country after visiting my then fiance, now husband, congratulations, who was attending grad school
Condolences.
2,100 miles away from me. As the plane was merrily traveling at cruising altitude, I felt a sudden grip of panic. I knew someone I cared about was in danger. In my mind, I scrolled down a list of my loved ones. My fiance? No. Family members? No. Dear friends? No. Me? Yes. I realized there must be something wrong with the plane. Nothing had been announced. There was no turbulence or anything. But my sense of panic remained. It grew in intensity to where I almost wanted to start pacing with anxiety or something. And then the feeling began easing up. It finally went away and we landed safely. I figured I'd probably just imagine that I was in danger to justify an anxiety attack, which probably had arisen from the stress of leaving the man I loved. So I was calming myself down and was the last person off the plane. As I was leaving, someone from the ground crew came up as the pilot left the cockpit and said to him, quote, "You sure had a wild-ass ride over here, didn't you? Good thing it turned out okay," unquote. I guess maybe I didn't imagine a problem with the plane? That's it. There was some fucking problem with the plane, but it wasn't turbulence or anything like that. Maybe it was missing a phalange.
A dancing phalange?
Shout out to Phoebe. No, not bones. Dancing
So
phalange. Just a regular phalange, yeah.
Okay.
Regina phalange, if you will. And then the first comment here, what was the problem exactly with the plane? And someone says, I want to know too. And then Bright Target says, I wish I had found out too. When I stopped and looked at them, they both shut up and waited for me to leave. The pilot just thanked me for flying the airline and wished me a nice day. I've always wondered. I would never fucking fly that airline again. Ever.
Nope. Hard pass.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
I would put together some fucking Icarus wings and go on my own. Fuck.
Shall we take a boat, perhaps?
Yeah, eh?
One paddle or two.
I hope you got fucking 3 months off for vacation. Because it's going to take a while to get there on a boat. On a boat.
7 years later.
Yep. Okay. This is the last story for this special episode.
Aww.
I know, I'm sorry. You know what? We can put scary stories into our rotation. We can sure do that. Do a couple bonus episodes here and there of just strictly scary stories.
They're so much fun.
I know.
But it's the right time to be doing them, though.
But Halloween is every day if you want it to be.
It sure is.
It's Halloween all year round in my heart.
Well, if you go outside, look at all the fucking clowns out there.
Yeah.
It's always Halloween somewhere, so you just gotta wait for the retards and
It's
clowns
Halloween somewhere. Instead of 5 o'clock? Yeah. Okay, so this one's from r/true scary stories from 1 month ago. And the name is Mortician Magic.
Oh, I feel like this is gonna be
How
good.
perfect is that? And this is called The Belly Crawling Man.
Oh, that's fucking gross. I'm already thinking about a slithering fucking dead body coming at me, and it's freaking me the fuck out. I watched way too many zombie movies and scary stories and
My butthole just puckered.
Possession movies. Did it wince?
It puckered. I don't know. It's gearing up for something.
Maybe a shit?
Okay, this one is labeled. Hold on.
Oh, that was good.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I thank you.
Let's get back into creepy mood here. Oh boy. Okay. This one is labeled as disturbing. And this is said, true scary story.
Okay.
This is a true story that happened to my husband and I. It begins with a dream, but ended up in our actual, very real, everyday lives. One night, I had a dream so bad, I woke myself up whimpering. In the dream, a man was crawling along the ground on his belly, drooling, snarling, chewing, and clawing his way along the earth. Picture King's Lawnmower Man. I've never seen that. Just terrifying. He crawled along the side of our home until he got to the window. Then he pulled himself up and looked in with wild, yellow eyes. He was chewing/biting on a pair of red thong underwear. He stretched them out, gritting one end in his teeth and pulling the other end tight with his hand like it was bubble gum. He was growling and making noises like Danny DeVito's Penguin character in the 1990s Batman movie. It was such a visual and auditory dream. Oh, that's yucky. I don't like that. Yeah.
That's Stephen King's Lawnmower Man.
I don't like that.
He's gross.
It was terrifying. My whimpering woke my husband up. I told my husband about the dream, and he comforted me back to sleep. And eventually, I forgot about the dream. But not too long after, in real life, my husband and I were outside doing yard work. In the grass, alongside our house, right below our window, there was a stretched out pair of red thong underwear.
Uh-oh.
My husband and I just froze and looked at each other. I was like, what the fuck, babe? My husband was just like, I don't know. That's really weird. This still freaks me out. The end.
That's fucking terrifying.
Uh-huh.
Yuck.
She's got duck bumps on top of duck bumps on top of goose pimples.
On top of weirdly fucking long arm hair. No, it's actually pretty average. I was exaggerating.
First comment is, whoa. And then the next one is
fuck?
terrifying. Do you have security cameras you could have checked? And if so, was there anything? And she
you know
answers,
as well as I do that if there's any cameras, they're gonna be flickering and shit.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna see shit. And
Yeah.
There's gonna be shadows and shit.
yeah. Or it's just going to be static and you're just going to hear that weird chewing,
Ugh.
biting noise he was making.
So fucking gross.
She answers, we actually had a separate incident and we have them now, but at the time we did not. We did, however, put very spiky, very sharp plants along our house. Is it possible you had seen the underwear there before, but your brain didn't really register it, and then tried to explain what it saw while you slept? Mortician Magic says, I live on a zero lot line, meaning my neighbor's home and my home are only a few feet apart from me, from one another. There is a very narrow alleyway between our homes with a wooden barrier on one end. There is only one way in and the same way out. It's not a passageway or an area people go. This is where the underwear was found. It is not a place we go regularly, maybe once or twice a year to clean the space out, so that's not possible. I wish there was an easy explanation.
Well, yeah, because usually those sections in between the houses, you only go in once or twice a year to clean leaves or snow or junk out of it. So
It's
why
not
would
like you
go
have
in
any
there all the
room
time?
to do anything in there, right? So,
But I mean, if you live where we live, though, we see walkers all the fucking time.
mhm.
They're usually bent over doing a little fentanyl nod, not
Yeah.
trying to chew on people on the ground.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you get them fucked up enough and they're angry, maybe they might.
Somebody else said, your husband put the underwear there. He's trying to fuck with you. Mortician Magic says, no, my husband is absolutely not a jokester. He never would have thought of that, and we don't do things like that to each other. That's not funny to either of us. And besides, it was my idea to clean out this narrow passageway between the two homes. He could never have foreseen that this is just not something an older couple would do to one another, to mess with one another. This is a terrifying thing, not a joke to us. He didn't do this. Oh, they're an older couple.
So they're old people, not young, not...
Young jokesters fucking with each other, yeah. They're just like, well, I guess we're going to die together now.
My condolences. Yet again.
Mortician Magic goes on to say oh, no, you just put the same thing. Wait, my husband would never do this to me. I have a very traumatic history. Oh, no. And this is the last thing he would think is funny or do to try to mess with me. We are an older couple, and this has actually terrified both of us because somebody was alongside of our house. This is a very narrow alleyway on a 0 lot line with no way in and one way out. It's about 4 feet wide space between two homes.
Yeah.
Wow, that is tiny. Oh, fuck, I wouldn't want to...
It's not meant for anything. It's just the space between the plot lines. That's all it is.
Okay. What the fuck, dude? This is such a Reddit answer. Your husband's cheating on you.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I mean, did he throw it out the window? Is there a window on that side?
Well, yeah, there is, because the guy... She dreamed about the guy looking in the window and the underwear was found underneath that
Maybe you got
said
an
window.
Ed Gein that likes looking in your window and wearing a red thong and like fucking grabbing himself while he's staring at you while you're sleeping.
Maybe. But this guy had the fucking underwear in his mouth and he was stretching it like bubble gum and
so
making all that noses. Oh, I just touched my tongue to my mic and that feels disgusting.
Well, you're the only person
Like
that uses it.
French kissing a cat.
Ew.
I've never done that. I love cats, but not that much.
That's kind of too far.
Yeah,
I agree.
So do you have any scary stories? Did you think about it? I told you to think about it last time. Did you think of any?
No, I've thought of it, but they're only regular, everyday life stories.
Like what? You never had any kind of spooky ghost story thing come up?
No.
No,
Honestly, I thought about it for a long time because I didn't sleep half of last night, so I had a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a busy...
Were you a big believer in ghosties and stuff like that when you were young? Are you a big believer now?
I wouldn't say so, no.
No, eh?
Like, I wouldn't say I don't believe, but I don't believe aggressively to the point where weird, eerie things happen to me. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's probably a thing, but I've never experienced it. So,
yeah.
I don't really know.
So not... you're 50% skeptical, sort of.
Yeah, like if I
Or
saw
maybe a little
something
more.
creepy or was involved in it and like actually had something happen to me, maybe I'd be more into it, but I haven't. So...
I've been seeing shit like this since I was a little girl.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't like my first house either. Not sure why.
Which,
My little house, my
Yeah.
first one.
no. It was all okay until I got near that fucking basement door, and then it was just, no.
Yeah, I didn't ever go down to the basement.
No, I didn't like it over there. Yeah. Let's see, I have sort of a spooky, funny one, kinda. So I was home alone. I had just, my oldest son was very little. I had my oldest son when I was 17. And I was home alone, and this is really going to age me, guys, but Bram Stoker's Dracula had just come out on VHS.
Oh my god.
And I was watching it alone, all the lights off and everything, because, come on,
That's
man.
what you do.
And I lived way the fuck out in the country, and way, way down a fucking long driveway. So I was
You were in
really
the middle of butt fuck
all
nowhere.
alone. There were some cows in the field, that's about it. And my son was sleeping in the living room. Oh, and we had a cat and some kittens. The cat had kittens about, I don't know, 2 months before or something like that. So I'm watching Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I don't know if you remember this or if anyone listening remembers this, but there's a part where he's half bat and he swings down on the door frame, and I fucking and jump back But just then, there was a huge fucking thump from upstairs, and I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm here alone. So I go to the stairs. There's a door on the stairs. So I unlatch the door real slow and shit, like, if it's a ghost, I'm totally going to outsmart it,
No.
And I fucking turn the light on, and I'm creeping up the stairs, and I get to where I could just see on the, like, just above the floor, and I poke my head up, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to see? What am I going to see? What am I going to see? The kittens had knocked some shit off a table. And I was like, oh my good God.
Like, I just had a heart attack and shit my pants at the
Yeah.
same time. For this?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that was hilarious. Holy fuck. But there have been times where I've been like, I remember at that same house, it was not long after my grandfather died, I was putting my son to bed, and I used to lay down with him to help him sleep. And I'm laying there, and he's asleep, and I heard, Stacy. And I turned my head. My mom and my brother were there, and I turned my head, and I'm like, no one's in here. Okay. So then I go out after, and I'm like, hey, did you guys open my door and whisper my name or anything? And they're like, no. And I was like, okay. And then another time I was making toast, and someone grabbed me by the shoulder. It was just me and my mom home. She was in the living room. I was in the kitchen. Someone grabbed me by the shoulder, and there was no way.
Your mom's really fucking boring, too, so she wouldn't joke with you around like that.
Well, she might, if she was out there, she might dig me under the ribs or something, but she wouldn't run away afterwards or anything. And her legs are so fucking short, she couldn't have ran that quick. From touching my shoulder to me turning around.
No, not a chance.
No. So I went back in, and I'm like, Mom, this is going to sound stupid, but did you just grab me by the shoulder and then run back in here really fast? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, someone just grabbed me by the shoulder. And my mom was always a little bit, about the shit. So she was like, oh, shut up with that stuff. She doesn't like when I bring up stuff like that. But now Coulter's like me too. 1 year, on the 1 year anniversary after my father died, the only father figure that Coulter has ever known, Coulter came out of his room and he said, Mom, I just saw Grandpa in my room. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, I don't want to go back in there. I said, why? And he goes, because Grandpa's dead and I just saw him in the room. I said, did Grandpa ever hurt you when he was alive? He said, no. And I said, why do you think he's going to hurt you when he's dead? And he was like, oh, yeah. And he went back in his room, went to sleep.
It's like, oh, yeah, whatever.
But he sees shit like that all the time too. And
well, I guess the only story I have is from last week after we were putting my son's baby kitty to sleep. Mm. You saw Mika in my window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In my bedroom window.
Yeah, that was.
But I didn't see him. I was in the kitchen making your dinners.
Yeah. At my apartment now, there's something that peeks around the kitchen doorway into the living room every once in a while.
Annabelle, perhaps?
No, it's a man.
Oh.
It's a man,
yeah.
I
don't like them.
And my dishwasher comes on by itself all the time. And with nothing in there. And I'm like, dude, can you wait until it's full? Like, what the fuck?
So does mine.
Jesus.
He's in there right now. Probably playing Xbox.
Yeah. So creepy stories. Oh my God, you guys. Go to ToxisPod. What's our fucking thing? Our email? You're the email person.
Our email, our Ko-fi, or our Podbean?
Our email.
ToxisPod@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you have scary stories or anything that you would like us to read, within reason, I don't want to hear anything about your sex life or anything, but, toxic stories, scary stories, we'll read your stories on the podcast. And, tell us if we can use your name or what have you. Yeah, man.
We can make up
We
names.
totally
Doesn't
will.
matter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I 100% would totally do that.
Especially freaky, creepy, scary stories, true crime stories, whatever.
If we could collect
Send them to us.
stories for next year's Halloween special.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we get enough stories, maybe once a month we'll do just listeners' creepy stories.
Mm.
It'll be a quick bonus episode once a month.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You be down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%,
baby.
I'm fucking down with that.
High five to all of you.
Mm.
All right. So on that note, I am going to go clean my underwear because that was scary. I was
Because you
scared.
just shat?
Yeah, I was scared.
Your butthole winced?
Yeah, it did.
In fear, perhaps.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think that's it for me too. I don't really have any scary stories. I'm pretty fucking boring, so
Yeah.
I guess that's it for our spooky Halloween special.
You know, I do a little bit of witchcraft here and there. Maybe I can invite something in.
No. I like being
Just
alone. I don't need any friends. I have enough friends. There's like 3 of you at least, I'm sure. Maybe 4? I don't know. But I like the ones I have, and that they're very fleshy.
Yeah. I'm extra fleshy.
Slightly meaty as well, you know?
Extra fleshy. That's the nice way of saying I'm chubby.
I did not mean that. That was not what I was
No, that
implying.
you said fleshy. I said extra fleshy. So that was all on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I so did not do that either. You were putting words in my mouth. But, I mean, maybe I should end it off. And we shouldn't get on a tangent this time.
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks for tuning in today. We explored the atheist in the cemetery, the cop and the woman who just died, the bench ghost,
Oh,
plain phalanges,
plain phalanges.
the chewing lawnmower man,
Oh, the
and,
belly crawling man.
the pièce de résistance, Bram Stoker's kittens.
Oh, that's perfect, dude. Bram Stoker's kittens. I love it.
If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, follow, and drop us a like. If you would like to help fund our toxicity, jump over to kofi.com/toxicpod. And we now have exclusive members-only content to check out. And as far as I've been told, next week we are doing a true crime surprise.
Yeah, baby.
So don't miss it. And as always, we will see you then, baneful brethren.
Ha 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 ha. Ooh, spooky. That wasn't me. That was something spooky. Bye.